You are listening to Audio SSLC, your audio medium for easy understanding and revision. To download a copy of this recording, please visit audiosslc.com.
Poem. Before you read, imagine you have lent some money to your friend. She or he does not return it when you are really in need of it. What would you do? I would A. Forgive him or her. B. Punish him or her. C. Ignore him or her. D. Pity him or her. E. Sympathize with him or her. F. Any other. Say one or two lines about your decision. 2. You have read the lesson There's a Girl by the Tracks. Hope you have enjoyed the story. Which quality of Baleshwar strikes you as great? Discuss with your friends. Here is an extract from the play The Merchant of Venice. Portia, one of the main characters in the play, argues why mercy is the greatest virtue of all. Listen to the speech. Your teacher reads the speech. Quality of Mercy by William Shakespeare. Read the text. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven. Upon the place beneath, it is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives, and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mightiest it becomes. The throned monarch better than his crown. His sceptre shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above this sceptred sway. It is enthroned in the heart of kings. It is an attribute to God himself. And earthly power doth then show likest God's, when mercy seasons justice. Meanings: strained, forced, compelled. Droppeth, drops. Blessed, blessed. Sceptre, a decorated rod carried by a king or a queen as a symbol of power. Temporal, worldly power. Attitude, viewpoint. Majesty, royal power. Doth, does. Dread, threat. Enthroned, seated. Attribute, quality, character. Likest God's, like that of God. Seasons, tempers. Ennobles, makes something noble. Know about the author. William Shakespeare was born on April 23, 1564, in Stratford-on-Avon. He was regarded as the foremost dramatist of his time. His sonnets were composed between 1593 and 1601. The sonnets of Shakespeare consists of 154 sonnets, all written in the form of 3 quatrains and a couplet that is now recognized as Shakespearean. The sonnets fall into 2 groups. Sonnets 1 to 126 addressed to a beloved friend, a handsome and noble young man, and sonnets 127 to 152 to a malignant but fascinating dark lady whom the poet loves in spite of himself. Nearly all of Shakespeare's sonnets examine the inevitable decay of time and the immortalization of beauty and love in poetry. In his poems and plays, Shakespeare invented thousands of words. His impressive expansion of the English language, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, includes such words as birthplace, bloodsucking, courtship, dewdrop, downstairs, radiance, schoolboy, stillborn, watchdog, etc. Shakespeare wrote more than 30 plays. These are usually divided into 4 categories: histories, comedies, tragedies, and romances. His earliest plays were primarily comedies and histories, such as Henry VI and the Comedy of Errors. But in 1596, Shakespeare wrote Romeo and Juliet, his second tragedy, and over the next dozen years he would return to the form, writing the plays for which he is now best known: Julius Caesar, Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, and Antony and Cleopatra. In his final years, Shakespeare turned to the romantic with Cymbeline, A Winter's Tale, and The Tempest. Recite and enjoy. I Feel Your Pain by Christine Rigdon. I feel your pain and long to touch the hurt and make it melt away. Yes, I know that I can't really see the breadth and depth of this dark valley you're in. I can't truly know just how sharp the knife is in your soul, for it is you in its path, not me. But I have known other valleys, and in my heart still bear knife wound scars. Even so, I would walk your pain if I could. I cannot, and yet, perhaps in some way, I can be a hand to hold in the darkness. In some way, try to blunt the sharpness of pain. It may help a little just to know I care. Compassion by Bernard Howe. What makes us feel so nice and everything feels so right? Remember when we get some praise and it fills us with delight. When someone showers us with love or treats us gentle and kind to the troubles of our daily life, this will often make us blind. If everyone would show more kindness and practice it every day, there is no telling what would happen if we would be careful of what we say. A smile will go a long way towards making someone feel at ease. Another simple little thing is to always use the word please. And thank you is another word that lets people know you care. Every little deed like these does not go unaware. Let's try to make the world a better place to live within. Those who show love for one another usually don't live with any sin.